I'm a third-degree black belt under Joe Moreira. Been doing jiu-jitsu since '92. Um, a lot have changed since '92. Um, Not only we do jiu-jitsu, gi, no gi, we do MMA too. Um, Pretty much what I'm trying to get at, the sports have changed since back then. I didn't join jiu-jitsu because I seen a bunch of tournaments. I saw jiu-jitsu because they were beating everybody up, and I said, okay, I want to do that. I want to learn that art.
How does your school prep for competitions?
Well, as we prep, we do different conditioning, different drills, different rolling, conditioning, some old school move, new school. Because sometimes when you go to tournaments, you go into a school that just or old school, or you go into a school that's new school. You got to kind of adapt to both. Because sometimes old school will throw the new school off. Sometimes new school will throw the old school off. So we do that. We try different things, and what helps, and of course, I'm one of the referees there. I can see what's working, what's not working, and adjust to every student. Every student's a little different, so we try to work on different students and understand the rules. The rules are very, very important, because if you don't know the rules, you're probably not going to be too successful of winning. So,
As a jiu-jitsu referee, what are some mistakes that you commonly see with students?
well, when I referee with some of my students, I see the mistakes they make. Is sometimes they lose it when they go out there, they're not thinking, or sometimes they give the guy points by butt flopping. The guy sits up or whatever, or they give away points or on the takedown. Sometimes they're not realizing and they're giving up 2 points. Just some little common things. But it's not just my schools, it's a lot of schools. We just got to keep working and keep them educated on the rules so they understand to make them a better sport jiu-jitsu competitor.
Techniques, drill training, and conditioning. How do you prioritize these three building blocks in your school?
Well, it all depends because sometimes when we're not competing, because you can't train hard all the time. Sometimes you got to slow down, you go hard, you got to slow down. People say they go hard all the time. It's impossible because unless you're taking some special supplements, but you can't because your body will break and your body needs to rest. That's part of training. People don't understand it. So like more of the competition will drill or a lot of sparring. When it's not competition, maybe back up on the sparring a little bit. Still sparring, but focus on fundamental different things. Different techniques, because when you get ready tournament mode, you just want to go. You want things to come natural.
Jiu-jitsu as an Olympic sport, what's your opinion, Professor?
Jiu-jitsu as an Olympic sport would be great. I think it'd be good for everybody if we all follow the same format, because right now there's so many different federations and everybody's joining the bandwagon where, hey, I can make money in this tournament. I've been offered to run tournaments, but it's a lot of work. To make it run right, to do it good. NABJJF, SJJIF, I've seen them grow and how much work it really is. But they're trying to make the sport grow. So we got all these different federations. Everybody's rules are a little different, and it can't be like that. It's got to be one. And a good start is the disadvantages. They got to go. Referee decision. I mean, what sport where it's a tie score? The referee picks. And it's not the competitor. When I'm saying this, it's not the competitor's fault that they go into these federations. Because there's some great competitors in all those federations. Awesome. Off the hook. I mean, like, wow. But I've seen two great competitors fight, and it's an overtime the referee picks. And to me, I didn't think either one of them would. But it'd be, if they were in this federation, SJJIF, we'll know who the winner is. There's no advantages, there's no referee decision. I've seen this. At the highest level guy, they get an advantage and they just camp out the whole time. And they win by advantage. It's like, wow. I remember in one federation, 2 black belts in the finals one was up by an advantage. It was time. He won, but he was celebrating. He went off the mat. Realizing he wasn't supposed to go off the mat, he got back in the mat. The referee gave him a disadvantage. Now the score is tied. They gave it to the other guy. And the crowd booing. See, I keep it real. I'm not a guy that complains about a federation. I hear everybody complaining. They complain, but they're still going over there. Me, I chose not to be involved in that. I still got some students that do certain federations. Now I'll go there and support them, even though I don't really care much for that federation. Because there's too much controversy. It's too much headache. Every time I go there, I get upset. To me, it's not good for my health, or anybody's health. So that's why I choose, SJJIF. I notice there's less controversy. There's no disadvantage. I've seen guys do a cheesy choke in another federation, and the ref give advantage. I scratch my head like, what was that? You go to SJJIF, I'm a ref. There ain't no advantage. There's no ref. I don't have to pick the winner. I remember refereeing one of those tournaments. There was two guys in a tied score. I had to pick. And I'm looking at both of them, and they both came from top schools. Oh, known schools, name schools. I didn't think either one of them won. So I was getting ready to flip a coin. The guy, hey, you can't do that. Well, what do you mean? Well, you got to pick. Well, none of them won. Well, no, you got to pick. So I didn't know who to pick. So I had to pick one of them, and I felt like a jerk. So I said, I'm never doing that again. That's BS. And I don't believe in that, And then some of the old school guys don't believe in certain points. I think there should be points. There should be. Nobody wants to see guys grapple for an hour or a half hour, even though we see the true winner. But I think SJJIF, they're in the right path. There's got to be a time limit. So we can get the thing going, and I believe in that. So I think if we all get together, and their goal is to go to the Olympics, these other federations, they just want to profit, forget everybody. It's not really for the sport. If we are in the Olympics and we make it for the sport, it's going to benefit everybody. You imagine if it becomes an Olympic sport, it'd be huge. But we can't water it down. We got to stop getting too many federations, get too many chiefs. That's what I want to see. Cut the BS. Let the competitors be the true winner, and I'd like to see some other competitors join that. That's pretty much all I gotta say there.
Any other final thoughts, Professor?
Yeah, I do. This is just my opinion, what I say. No diss on competitors or schools. Just what I believe, what I think. You can think what you want. And I want to thank NABJJF, SJJIF, Santiago, Roland Films for this interview, and trying to reach out to different gyms and for the sport. That's what we need. We need more of those kind of people, I believe. So, thank you, and see you at the Worlds.